my name is Nikki and I teach kindergarten here at Miami Valley, and this is my first year. As a first-year teacher, I came in with a lot of pictures of how I thought everything would go so perfectly, and obviously it doesn't always go like that. One of the first things we do is have a morning meeting, and based on feedback from the children, I know that it's one of the most important things that we do. They like to be recognized, and I think that is very important for their safety and their trust. They trust that when they come in the morning, they feel safe and they feel loved and important. We also have news and announcements, and it's pretty much they can just talk about whatever they like. I think that makes them feel safe and important. Collaboration is a really interesting one. They all have their own work, but they're constantly working together, talking, sharing ideas. It's like an aha moment. I have never thought of it that way. And collaboration as a kindergarten grade as a whole, we come together for videos that we'll put up, songs that we sing. This week we're having a dance party, so we'll put up some songs about the 7 continents, and they'll get a little chance to dance, and they hear those facts, and they're learning throughout that process. And I collaborate with Jennifer a lot. She's been very helpful, and we also kind of stay on the same base. We do the same things. We like to come bring our classes together, so that's one way we collaborate. We say, hey, you're going to do this, I'm going to do this. Wouldn't it be fun if we all did it together? We've also collaborated a lot with science. Melissa Waltz has come to us and said, hey, I noticed you're learning about your colors. I've got some fun, colorful science experiments. Let's do them. And we kind of coordinate. And so the kids are doing colors in science, mixing colors and chemical reactions. But then in our classroom, they get to see that as well. Guidance, that one's funny for kindergarten because everything, I think, really needs guidance. I personally do a lot of modeling. So anytime we have an assignment, it's here's what you're going to do. Here's one way that you could do it, and you actually go through the steps to show them. You know, they're still learning that when you cut something off, you might want to separate your scraps from what you need so you don't throw it away. Or when you're gluing, you want to put glue on the smaller piece that you're going to stick on the bigger piece. Those kind of things, they need that guidance, and modeling is very important. Yeah, that happens all the time, especially socially. There are a lot of things that happen. You know, somebody's upset about something. We step back and you kind of bring in everybody as an opportunity to share what they might do or how they might feel. And then we learn how to work through it. A lot of social, emotional learning opportunities and growing from that. We have an opportunity to bring in families with different cultures. So this week we had a mother of a child from Syria present about Syria. She brought in flags and clothes and artifacts and goods that they've made in Syria, and the kids loved it. I expand my knowledge best by watching others. I know in the beginning of the year, I spent a lot of my time in Jennifer's classroom because she's been doing this for so long. She's right across the hall. She's teaching. I would just kind of pop in, sit in the back of the room and watch her and say, oh, that's such a good way to do that. If I have a specific question, I'll Google it, I'll watch a video, I'll read a book about it. So those things have been helpful. Well, we start with the basics, kind of like what all kindergartners need, but then you really have to look at your students and see what they need, specifically what kind of things they already have. There are some things that I will do completely different, might not even do them at all. And there are some things that are working, and I would keep them the same. It'll definitely be different year to year, I can tell you that now.